Hello friends, welcome back to Hyper4Games. My name is Joseph and today on PlayStation News, some bad news about PSVR2, PlayStation is having a tough time in Japan, a massive Grand Theft Auto 6 leak hits online, new game announcements from Tokyo Game Show, and more. Let's get into them. Sony confirms PSVR2 won't be backwards compatible. PSVR2 will be launching in 2023, and despite Sony showing the device and some games this year, one key feature has been a big question: backward compatibility with the original PSVR games. The latest PlayStation Blog podcast had an interview with SVP of Platform Experience Hideaki Nishino. There he said, and I quote, "PSVR games are not compatible with PSVR2 because PSVR2 is designed to deliver a truly next-generation VR experience." He continued by saying that PSVR2 has much more advanced features like all new controllers with haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, and inside-out tracking, eye tracking in the headset, and 3D audio all coming together. So this means developing PSVR2 requires a whole different approach from the original PSVR. This was kind of expected given the original PSVR used the PlayStation Move tech from PS3, which means it was already dated tech by the time it was released, while PSVR2 tracking and controls add a lot more, which means all games would break without a significant update. Despite the bad news, nothing stops developers from porting their games, but Sony is not telling a whole lot here as to what is their plan for these games. Whether these are going to get free upgrades or not ported at all remains to be seen. Likely will vary from publisher to publisher. This leads to our next story. A rumor points at developers porting their games for PSVR2. YouTube channel PSVR Without Parole replied on Twitter to an angry fan over the news that dismissed backward compatibility for PSVR2. They said that tons of devs are working on PSVR2 versions of their PSVR games as we speak. PSVR Without Parole was right on a PSVR2 developer summit that happened last year, so they likely know about this. I can see this happening, but depends on if the publisher or studios have availability and if it's viable for them. If it happens, I don't see many upgrades being free, given they have to work with completely different tech and may even decide to add new features. You would probably get ports for some of the most popular games, but many will be left behind, especially games that only had a VR mode and not the full experience. What do you think? Are you interested in PSVR2 and this changes your view of the product? Sound off in the comments. PlayStation presence in Japan continues to be challenged. It's no secret that PlayStation seems to have abandoned their home turf market in favor of the US one. The platform software and hardware sales in the region have not been what it once was for a while now. This week was pretty bad for the Blue brand with the Splatoon 3 release on the Nintendo Switch. 2,800 PS5 units were sold, down from 20,000 the week prior, that was due to The Last of Us Part 1, and the PS4 only sold 11 units, up from 10. Xbox Series family had a tough week as well, with 459 units, down from 6,000. The Nintendo Switch remains king, selling 183,000 consoles, up from 98,000 the week prior, thanks to Splatoon 3, but not only that, as the top 10 best games sold for the week are all Switch games, with only the PS4 version for Earth Defense Force 6 charting at number 6. Another reason PS5 sales were this low last week is that there were almost no shipments, given the new console model was arriving on September 15th with the very criticized price increase. So we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. More stars joined the Gran Turismo movie. In the previous news video we talked about David Harbour from Stranger Things joining the Gran Turismo movie from Sony Pictures and PlayStation Productions, expected to launch on August 11, 2023. Now 2 more stars have joined the project. First, there's Archie Madekwe from the Apple TV Plus Series C. He will be playing the teenager who wins a series of Nissan competitions in the game, leading to becoming a professional driver in real life, and Harbour will be the one teaching him to drive. The other one is Orlando Bloom, who will play a hungry marketing exec who is selling the sport of motor racing and just may believe in its art. Asad Quiselvash and Carter Swan are producing from PlayStation, with creator Kazunori Yamauchi joining writer Jason Hall as executive producer. Doug Belgrad and Dana Brunetti are also producing. Japanese Game Awards results. Japanese Game Awards happened this week as part of the Tokyo Game Show, and these are the winners. Call of Duty Vanguard won the Global Award for a foreign product, while the Global Award for a Japanese one was won by Pokémon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. The Nintendo game also won the Best Sales Award. Inscription received the Game Designers Award, with 7 Days to End With You and Needy Streamer Overload getting honorable mentions. 10 games received an award for excellence, including Sony's own Horizon Forbidden West, PS5 exclusive Ghostwire Tokyo, Resident Evil Village, Sky Children of the Light from That Game Company, Tales of Arise, Lost Judgment, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, Pokémon Legends Arceus, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and Elden Ring. Speaking of Elden Ring, director Hidetaka Miyazaki won the Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry Award, and Game of the Year went to none other than Elden Ring. The game wins its first game award of probably many over the next months. Congrats to all of the winners and their teams. Do you agree with this? Let us know in the comments. A massive Grand Theft Auto 6 leak. Rockstar was hit with a massive GTA 6 leak Sunday morning. User T-Pod-Over-Hacker posted over 90 videos of clips totaling about 50 minutes of raw gameplay on the GTA forums, and they claim to have accessed it through the company's internal Slack chats. I'm not gonna show any of the gameplay here because Rockstar is gonna hit back to anyone showing this, but I'm recapping what I saw plus a Forbes article. The link is in the description. The videos are from a 2019 build and show a robbery scene where a male and female characters named Lucia and Jason are holding the place hostage. The police arrive on the scene, shooting them as they escape. Another clip shows Jason and an NPC having a long interaction by the pool and shows the amount of dialogue exchanged between them. The location for the game is Vice City, with the name appearing on a billboard in one of the scenes. All of that confirms the rumors from Jason Schreier a few months ago that said the game was going back to the Miami-like city with male and female characters in a Bonnie and Clyde kind of relationship, and the reporter confirmed with Rockstar sources the leak is real. Some other clips show weather effects in the city and the inventory system, running and swimming animations in debug mode, and mechanics like shooting out of the car. Rockstar will likely push all this information and hit back at anyone who shared it as they have in the past, while the leaker appears to be blackmailing the company by posting the source code for GTA 5 and 6. So we'll see how this turns out. A recap of the 505 Games TGS Announcements. 505 Games had a presentation at the Tokyo Game Show, and these were their main announcements. A new gameplay trailer for Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes, along with the announcement of 3 Japanese voice actors joining the game. It's also gonna get a physical edition for Japan, North America and Europe when it launches in 2023. A launch trailer for Serial Cleaners was shown, anticipating its release this September 22nd. The racing game Assetto Corsa is getting update 1.8 with new tire models, new physics engine, and extended gameplay. Miasma Chronicles got a new trailer showing hero character Elvis, his robo-friend Diggs, and support characters Jada and Mason as they fog their way through enemies. It's coming to PS5 in 2023. Colorful action RPG game Stray Blade had a new trailer showing combat gameplay and mechanics like parrying and finishing moves. It launches on PS5 next year. A new teaser trailer for Eden Gate: The Edge of Life was shown. It follows a young scientist's emotional journey as she searches for hope and solves the mystery of what happened to her and the world. All for PS4 this October 25th. Unholy is launching on PS5 in 2023, and the game got a new trailer. It's a game that merges everyday reality with a dark, unholy world as you explore both to find clues, solve puzzles, and fight brutal enemies. Tokyo Game Show Quickfire News Part 2. Let's go with another round of quickfire news from the Tokyo Game Show. If you want to catch up with even more TGS news, you can check out our previous news video here. Konami had a disappointing showing in terms of all the leaks going around their titles, like new Silent Hill games and Metal Gear remasters. Still, they announced a Suikoden Remaster collection with HD versions of both PS1 classic games. It launches for PS4 in 2023. Leakers like the Insider, who was right on God of War Ragnarok appearing at the State of Play, are still commenting on the Silent Hill game announcement, saying that it will happen soon. Square Enix Naoki Yoshida talked at the Japanese Game Awards, giving an update on Final Fantasy XVI. The team is in the final stretch of development, VFX is complete, but there's still lots of sound to work with, that even the sound team got mad, and they're working on adjustments for people not fond of action games. A new trailer will be out this October. This of course brings back rumors from a possible State of Play or showcase event next month, one that according to leakers could feature Spider-Man 2 as well. Square Enix also showed more gameplay from Octopath Traveler 2. As confirmed earlier this week, the sequel is launching on PS4 and PS5 on February 23, 2023, but not the first game. PlayStation confirmed on Twitter that Team Cherry is bringing Hollow Knight Silksong to both PS4 and PS5, but we can continue wondering about when the game is going to launch, as there's no date. A demo for the upcoming Wo Long Final Dynasty is now out on the PlayStation Store for PS5, giving you a tease of the new action RPG from Team Ninja. It's only available for a limited time until September 26, and finishing it will give you the crouching dragon helmet for the full game. The demo also includes a survey, and by completing it you get an original wallpaper. Capcom revealed the already leaked roster for Street Fighter 6, listing all 18 launch day characters with a new opening movie trailer. The game will feature 4 newcomers in Manon, Marisa, Lily, and JP, and 14 iconic for the series such as Chun-Li, Ryu, Ken, Blanca, and Dalsim. Link with the full trailer in the description. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is getting a new story DLC as part of Season Pass 2, focusing on Goku's father Bardock. It launches next year for PS4 alongside the enhanced PS5 version for the full game. Sega showed a new trailer for Sonic Frontiers with more of the areas you'll be able to explore, bosses to fight, and abilities you can use, plus being able to play as Super Sonic. It launches for PS4 and PS5 this November 8, and the pre-order bonus include in-game boosters like skill points, power, and defense seats. 110 Industries showed a new trailer and gameplay from Wanted Dead, a hybrid slasher shooter by the makers of Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive. Stephanie Justin, the voice of Quiet in MGS5, stars as a support character and in several live-action cutscenes. Launches for PS5 on February 14, 2023. And those are our PlayStation stories for today. What do you think about the lack of PSVR backward compatibility in PSVR2? And what were your favorite games from Tokyo Game Show? Share your thoughts on any of the news below, let me know your feedback by liking or disliking this video, check out other videos you may enjoy while you're here, including part 1 of our TGS recap, and consider subscribing for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!